exporting your project to be used in Vcarve or Adobe Illustrator. So in this tutorial we're going to take out this project so we can use it in Vcarve and the CNC router. So to start with, you can see here if I expand, I find the sketch that I've drawn on, and I'm going to double click the sketch and get into it. Now the important part here is I don't want anything extra in here, extra lines. So the dimensions are okay, they don't matter. Okay, but these lines here you got to delete, otherwise they'll show up in the other programs. Okay, so I'm left with just my outside shape, my circle, and my outside box, which is still important. Right? So I can basically just take the sketch now, right mouse click, and I can go to Export Sketch As. Okay, and you can see I already got one here, but I'm going to run you through it. So first off, there's two options here. You're going to export as AutoCAD DXF. Okay, this is a generic format that a lot of different programs will open. From options, you're going to pick in here, okay, don't pick the newest one. Come down and pick AutoCAD 2000 or LT 2000 DXF because older programs won't like new stuff. Then we go to Next, and then here, Base View, Model Space, we're going to click on. Right? And after that, we're basically done, and we click Finish, and we're going to go name this. I'm going to write over top of this one, so Laminated Project, and actually I'm going to put class in right away. So CLAA. Uh-oh, I just screwed up here. There we go. Laminated Project, CLAASSEN. Okay, and hit Save. Okay, so now what it goes, we can just leave Inventor running, or you can close it off. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly minimize, and I'm going to go to Vcarve and start Vcarve up. So it opens up like this. So this is the CNC router software. We're going to go create new file. Now, in here we're going to dictate how big our material is. So first off, our material is width is 12. Okay, the height is 9. Where did I get that from? Well, that's from your project that you drew. Okay, and then the thickness, I'm going to use calipers and measure the exact thickness. So I know that this project is 0.7. It's in inches. Now the Z0 position is very important. You want to make sure it's set at machine bed. The XY datum position, you want to make sure it's set here, and use offset, make sure that's turned off. You do not want to use that, that'll screw up where it starts. And then we click on OK. Okay, so there's the piece of material. This happens to be now 12 by 9 on the screen, okay, which is exactly the same as your project. If it's a little smaller, you would make changes and make sure it's exact. Okay, and then we come up here to Import Vectors, click on it, and we're going to grab the project, right? So you might have to go searching for it. You can see mine's in Woodwork 9 Laminated Projects. Okay, so I click on that one, click Open, and you can see it comes in. Now, if I scroll out, you can see it doesn't fit on there yet. And you can see that the dimensions aren't here. So I'm going to make this simple, and I'm going to come down to Transform Objects and go Align Selected Objects and Align to Material. I'm going to click on, and bang, it's done. Okay, and I can just close this off at the bottom, and there we go. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I don't need the outside box, so I'm just going to click the outside box and hit Delete. So what we're left with is the shape. Okay, so when I click on it, you can see there's that. And there's that, and that's all I'm looking for, nothing else. All right, and that concludes the beginning of getting from Inventor to the CNC router. The next tutorial will be getting from the software out to the actual CNC router.